Hello to the global audience of Weixin TV, and welcome to Weixin English Weekly Report, being broadcast on Monday, January 6, 2025, at 11:30 p.m. Taiwan time. I'm Julie Zhang Shouping. The 19th Tracing Back the Origin Chinese United Ancestors Worship Ceremony was held at Taoyuan Linkou Stadium on January 1, 2025. Honorable guests from all over the world and Taiwan, including representatives of religions, scholars, and researchers of relevant academic fields, came to join the great ancestors worship ceremony. They worshiped the three Chinese ancestors, Shen Nongyan Emperor, the Yellow Emperor, and Emperor Chiyou, and appeased the souls of the 10,000 sure names of Chinese ancestors, all the parents in the past life, and the Japanese and Korean emperors and their families. It was a moment of achieving true happiness and peace for the people of the cross-strait and the world. On the first day of the new year, people came together to express gratitude to their ancestors and pray for the great fortune and happiness of mankind around the world. May there be no more disasters and wars. May there be everlasting world peace and harmony.
On the afternoon of New Year's Day 2025, the 19th Chinese United Ancestors Worship Ceremony took place at Linkou Stadium, where Master Hunyuan Chanshi, the founder of Weixin Shengjiao, led masters and lecturers in the sacred event. They were joined by distinguished representatives of Chinese descendants from Taiwan and abroad, representatives from various religious groups, researchers, and participants from all walks of life. Together, they ascended the platform to honor their ancestors, pray for the peace and safety of Taiwan, foster cross-strait harmony, and promote the vision of universal kinship and world peace. On December 27th, Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi, accompanied by Master Yuan Song, Dean of the Weixin Shengjiao Chanting College, and chanting masters visited Linkou Stadium to perform a venue purification ritual. This religious ceremony sanctified the site in preparation for the grand event. Following the ritual, various working groups moved in to set up the ceremonial altar, install equipment, and prepare the site. The proceedings were documented and filmed by Weixin TV, including time-lapse footage capturing the setup process. On December 31st, the ceremony participants arrived at the venue. along with performance groups who began final rehearsals. Everyone worked diligently to refine details and familiarize themselves with the surroundings. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi, along with branch temple hosts, masters and lecturers from the Weixin Shengjiao Yijing University, led a solemn and orderly procession. They meticulously rehearsed each process in sequence, entry and exits. Under the guidance of Executive Director Master Yuan Yi and Event Coordinator Master Yuan Da, participants practiced every detail of the ancestors' worship ceremony repeatedly to ensure precision and solemnity. Meanwhile, volunteers both inside and outside the venue worked tirelessly to complete the setup and ensure all preparations were in place for this grand and meaningful event.
Have a break. We will come back soon. The virtuous fellows and the representatives from different areas arrived at Taoyuan Linkou Stadium early in the morning. Guided by volunteers, they parked in designated sites and entered the venue in order. Also, at the ceremony were representatives of various religions and scholars to convey their congratulations. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi instructed that we are worshipping ancestors is for transcending the ancestor spirits. Only if the ancestor spirits can stay in ease, the world peace can be promoted and achieved. Weixin Shengjiao actively participated in religious exchanges and international religious academic activities. Many distinguished guests were invited to attend the United Ancestors Worship Ceremony, included Scholar of Religious Studies of the University of Vienna, Professor Joseph Chatwin, Dr. Elma Ring from Vietnam's Cao Dai, Director of Graduate Institute of Religious Studies of National Zhengzhi University Professor Li Yuzhen, Director of Daoyuan of Pre-Cosmic Salvationism Mr. Gao Jianrong, Director of Tiandi Teaching Mr. Huang Dexian, and so on. Weixin Shengjiao is willing to promote the world peace in continuing to increase mutual understanding through cultural exchanges. In the early hours of morning, Dean of Weixin Shengjiao Chanting College Yuan Shong Canshi led chanting masters to start the ritual and recited scriptures to pray for blessings. Taiwanese opera show Miss Chinese Orchestra by Linkou Lelin Beiguan Club and Yilan Young Chinese Orchestra. They together made music offerings for ancestor spirits. The ancestral worship flags were passed through the furnace by virtuous fellows and all participants. It symbolized people leading their ancestors to join the United Ancestors Worship Ceremony to receive the Dharma offerings. At noon, vegetarian meals were distributed at the venue. Dean of Weixin Shengjiao Chanting College Yuan Song Chanshi led chanters to the stage, guiding everyone in offering vegetarian meals to all the heavenly sages, deities, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and all the Chinese ancestral spirits. May the ancestral spirits feel peace and receive the offerings. Have a break. We will come back soon.
The ceremony began at 1 p.m. Accompanied by the powerful beats of traditional Chinese drums, the ceremony honors the rich heritage of the Chinese people, tracing its roots back 7,000 years to Fuxi and the three Chinese ancestors. The ceremony paid homage to countless generations of our lineage and honored the enduring legacy of our ancestors. Under the guidance of flags and lanterns, Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi, the founder of Weixin Shengjiao, led the masters and lecturers unto the altar preside over the ancestral worship ceremony. They invited the ancestral spirits to the altar and offered incense, flowers, fruits, and delicacies. Wu Hongqi, the president of the Chinese United Ancestor Worship Ceremony Association, solemnly read the ancestral worship text, praying that the spirits of our ancestors will return to their hearts and protect the Chinese people on both sides of the Taiwan Strait, so that they could join hands in creating genuine peace across the strait and fostering a sense of global unity for everlasting world peace. Immediately following, Mrs. Wang Yuejiao, Grandmaster's wife, led Master Yuan Xin, Director Yuan Fang, Professor Huang Chunzhi, Lecturer Wang Zixiong, Mr. Wang Zhenxiong, and Dr. Chen Yaoxiang in offering the Dharma treasures. This included the 2024 edition of Wang Chen Laozu's Descent into the Mundane World for Perfecting the Virtue of Disaster Relief, and Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi's Tao Practice Timeline, detailing 545 of Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi's deed, an English version of I Ching and Life, Navigating Your Path, promoting the principle of the I Ching to the world, and The Way of Peace in the World, containing Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi's discourse on opening the Southern Heavenly Gates during the 99-day ritual of Jiachen Year, and the virtues of the 9 great Bodhisattvas. Other significant works included the integration of earlier heaven and later heaven Bagua in the culture of Guiguzi and world peace, discussing Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi's insights on the relationship between earlier heaven and later heaven Bagua and the significance of peace between the two sides of the Taiwan Strait, as well as 9 volumes of works by Master Yuan Dao, the great deity of medicine of Tianyi Branch Temple. Former Vice President Lu Xiulian, former Legislative Yuan Mr. Wang Jinping, Legislator Mrs. Yang Chongying, Kuomintang member Mrs. Huang Zhaoshun, former Education Minister Dr. Wu Qingji were among the political figures who attended the ceremony to pay their respect to the ancestors. Representatives from various units within Weixin Shengjiao and all walks of life took turns ascending the altar to pay their respect, expressing the deep filial piety of the Chinese people in tracing their roots. Then, the Xinwuji dance troupe danced to honor the ancestors.
以舞蹈祭祖，请各位以热烈的掌声欢迎。
华山来朝拜。
representatives from 16 Taiwanese indigenous people presented a traditional dance to express their harmonious relationship with the nature. The Weixin World Choir performed the Seal of the Hearts and the Key to Peace, and Descendants of the Dragon, conveying the Chinese people's aspiration for peace. After representatives from various sectors had paid their respect to the ancestors, Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi, the ceremony chairman, led the congregation in taking refuge in the three jewels on behalf of the Chinese ancestors. With heartfelt devotion, everyone chanted the Buddha's name 10,000 times to send the ancestor spirits to the Pure Land of ultimate bliss. With this, the 19th Chinese United Ancestor Worship Ceremony concluded successfully. Weixin reports, Taoyuan.
Before we conclude today's broadcast, we invite you to join us in Weixin Shengjiao's prayer for world peace. The Dharma protecting deities of the Dragon Heaven protect the common people. They resolve all conflicts and stop all wars. We wish for the hearts of all to be filled with love, and together pray that the world is at peace. May our shared home on earth to be free from disasters, and to flourish with prosperity, peace, and harmony. Thank you for watching today. Please tune in to Weixin English Weekly Report every Monday night at 11:30 and Tuesday morning at 11:30 and afternoons at 4 on Weixin TV. May peace be bestowed upon us by Supreme God Wang Can Lao Zu. See you next week.